of God, how you doing? And welcome back to my YouTube channel. Yes, you can see I'm pretty much excited because it's the first episode of Learn With Me, and I'm so happy to be doing this video right now. Yes, so welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I would advise that you go watch the welcome to my channel video, which is on my YouTube channel. And if you've already watched that, thank you for coming back. So happy you did, and I'm very sure you will not regret this. So if you've not subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and don't forget to leave a comment at the end of this video. On our very first episode of Learn With Me, I am going to be talking about autism. This is something that I've been really drawn to ever since I watched a series on Z World. The series is about an autistic child. Yes, so there was something that really drew me to her, or the whole autistic thing, that I've really had so much interest in. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the meaning of autism, the causes, some facts about autism, and how it is diagnosed. Those are the things we'll be talking about. You can see I've got my glasses to show that we're here for serious business. So make sure you grab your pen and your paper and jot out every single thing, okay? I'm watching you. So now, what is autism? Autism, which is also referred to as autism spectrum disorder, which is the real name. Yes, it is a developmental disorder that affects communication and behavior. It is referred to as developmental disorder because symptoms first appear at the first 2 years of life. So before you can actually see real symptoms of autism in anybody, it will be probably when they're 2 years, the very first 2 years of their life. Now, moving on to the causes of autism. I hope you got that definition right, because I don't want anybody missing on anything. Yeah, now, what are the causes of autism? One cause of autism is having a sibling with ASD, which is autism spectrum disorder. If you have a sibling, someone you're related to, of course you're meaning of sibling, right? Yes, a brother, a sister that has autism spectrum disorder, you could also have it. Yes, that is one cause of autism. Number 2 is having older parents. Yes, autism is a kind of disease that has to do with the genes. So it's not the kind of disease that you can just get it just like that and, oh, this person's autistic, oh, means I'm gonna be autistic, it's gonna come. No, it's not like that. No, it's something that has to do with genes and stuff like that. So if you have a sibling that has ASD, if you have older parents, there is a chance that one could have ASD. Another cause, which is number 3 on the list, is having certain genetic conditions. This, for example, is Down syndrome, Fragile X syndrome. Those with this, there's a higher chance that they might have ASD, which is autism spectrum disorder. Another cause of autism spectrum disorder is low birth weight. When the child is born and the birth weight is very, very, very low, there is a chance that, or there could likely be a chance that the child could have ASD. Now, how is ASD diagnosed? There are 2 stages to diagnosis of ASD. Stage 1 is during the child's checkup. During the first 2 years, that's the 24 months of life. That during that time, there are regular checkups that the child will go for, that during this time they're able to detect or diagnose that the child has ASD. According to the American Academy of Pediatrics, it was recommended that the child is screened for developmental delays at months 9, 18, 24, and 30. This to make sure that the child is not underdeveloped and the child is developing according to the age at that time. This is also to make sure that there is no delay in the child's development, and if there is, they could go on to check the child if he or she has ASD. Then the child is then specifically checked for autism at months 18 and 24. This is to make sure, or to do a thorough checkup to know if this child in question has ASD or not. So it is discovered earlier. Now, during the first 2 years of life, the parents, occurrences, their observations, they are very, very, very crucial and very important for the diagnosis. It's not just something that you just go into there and they just scan you and they see, oh, voila, this is autism. No, it's not like that. It doesn't go that way. No, it doesn't. Yes, so the parents' observations, what the parents have seen, what they've noticed in the child, these things are very, very important as a child grows and progresses in life. So when it's time for diagnosis, they are able to tell the doctors or whoever they're attending to them or wants to diagnose that child or stuff like that. They're able to tell that particular person that, okay, this is what we've observed, this is what we've seen, and oh, this is what makes us worried and all of that. So the person in charge will be able to tell them, okay, the child is at this stage or that stage, or could possibly just tell them that, oh, your child is autistic. Second evaluation is with a team of doctors and other health professionals, which are actually experts at diagnosing ASD. Now, these people may include a developmental pediatrician, a child psychologist or child psychiatrist, a neuropsychologist, and a speech language pathologist. Now, in this second evaluation, what they look out for are cognitive level and thinking skills, language abilities, and also the age-appropriate skills that are needed to complete daily activities, e.g. eating, brushing, etc. These are the things that this team of health professionals look out for during the second evaluation, which is also the second stage of diagnosis of ASD. Now, ASD is a complex disorder, so there would also be need for blood tests and other things like that, just to make sure that they are very sure of whatever result that comes out at the very end. Now, like I said at the beginning of this video, it is at the first 2 years of life. Now, what of older children and adolescents? How do you know that they are autistic? Like I said, the parents also need to be very observant. Now, in adolescents and older children, that is the job of their parents to now know that, oh, okay, there is something wrong somewhere before the child can now go to a specialist or an health professional who would actually now, tell them that the kid is autistic or not. The parents, the teachers around will notice some things that are quite off or unusual. Then they could recommend meetings with a health professional and on before they eventually diagnose the child with ASD. Diagnosis in adults, this is quite complex and very hard because some symptoms of ASD can also overlap with other symptoms of other mental conditions. So you could be mistaking the symptoms for maybe another mental health problem for ASD. So that's why diagnoses in adults are quite complex and very hard. If there is a chance that an adult has ASD, they would have a conversation with their doctor first. Then the doctor would then refer them to a neuropsychologist or a psychologist or a psychiatrist who is specialized in ASD, which will then further help them with the diagnosis to know if truly that person has ASD or not. Now, how would someone know that this person is exhibiting signs and symptoms of ASD? Now, I want to talk about the signs and symptoms of ASD. One is making inconsistent or irregular eye contact. When the eye contact is quite irregular, inconsistent with yours, there's something wrong somewhere. Another symptom of autism, which is ASD, is them being very sensitive to things around them, like lights. When the lights could be too much, they could be really irritated. They get really irritated easily, and or maybe the noise or stuff like that. They are much more sensitive than other people to other things. Another symptom is having the tendency to not look or listen to people when they talk, or just listen to them, or when they're telling you something, just even pay attention to them. This is a symptom of ASD. Another symptom is failing to respond or not even responding at all to what someone is saying. This is a symptom of ASD. Now, another symptom is having facial expression or gestures that do not even match with what is being said. You could be saying A and their expression of their gesture could be totally off it. Now, another one is repetitive behaviors. Now, this could be in a form of they could be repeating something over and over again in a sing-song voice or a robot-like voice. They could keep saying something over again, a number, a word, or just something. Another repetitive behavior is having intense interest in a particular thing, having so much concentration or detail on a particular thing. This could be a number, this could be a word, this could be a moving object, or stuff like that. These are just few of the symptoms that I've been able to cover. Now, we know the meaning, we know the causes, we know how to diagnose, and we also know symptoms just in case we have, someone around us who is or likely could be autistic. Now, but there's also something special about autistic patients. Autistic patients might have so many challenges, but there's special things about them. One special thing about them is being able to learn things in details and remember something for a very long time. They always have this intense concentration on certain things, so they're able to have those things in their memory for a very long time, and they're able to learn and capture those things in amazing detail. Another thing is being strong visual and auditory learners. But not the least, which is the most exciting one about them, is excelling in maths, art, science, and music. Wow. That's why sometimes it's recommended that autistic patients involved in things like this. They are able to grab things when they see people do it. It could be something that's as making necklaces, artworks and drawings and all of that. That's why when you see some autistic patients, you see they're very, very talented. Honestly, this is what draws me to them, because they're really amazing people. Now, what is the treatment for autism? Now, the journey of finding treatment for autism, it is very important that these patients work very closely with their doctors, so they're able to put them on the right treatment program. This will help improve their communication skills, and as time goes on, it just honestly just improves them as a person. Now, through the use of medication, they could reduce all their irritabilities and hyperactivity and other stuff like that. That is the job of medication. Also, they can also put them on certain therapies, which will also help them socially. That's basically it about autism. Now, if you'd like to know more or read further and dive deeper into autism, you can just click the link in the description box below. You can read the whole article. I'll be putting some links down there so you can go further, read more, and just know more about it. But there's one fact I want you to leave here with. One fact about autism is you can never grow out of autism. One cannot grow out of autism. One can only improve as time goes on. I really hope you enjoyed the first episode of Learn With Me, and I really hope you'll be joining me on the second episode. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Don't be the only one to learn this. Share with people. Let them also learn. Okay? It was amazing recording this video. It was amazing uploading. It was amazing doing this, man. I loved it. So don't forget to leave a comment. Let me know what you've learned. If there's something that I didn't cover up, you can just share it with people. Nobody's on an island. Everybody's learning, man. I hope you were able to jot some things down in that your book, or you just took it for fun. Anyways, thank you for watching. I love you. Mwah.